I rise in support of this resolution to honor our National Guard. It's been said a little bit earlier today, it was mentioned that we have a calling to serve. The National Guard members, the men and women in the National Guard, have a calling to serve and a calling to protect. And I know that all of them, no matter what their duties are right now in the National Guard, stepped up and signed up because they felt that call to protect their neighbors and their fellow citizens. Growing up in a military family with a dad as an air medic and my grandfather as a retired colonel, I understood this calling to protect and calling to serve, but I didn't really get to see it myself in action until 2 years ago. You might remember, Madam Speaker, we had a short session that year. We were all excited to get out on time, 60 days, over and out. We went home to our families, and a week later, on March 22nd, the landslide happened. It happened on a Saturday, the 22nd, and on the 23rd, as my seatmates and I stood on a ridge opposite the ridge that had collapsed, we looked down at the horror and the devastation, the flood creeping up into the homes that I had doorbelled just a few months earlier, and watched the agonizing efforts of the citizens as they went down into the wreckage and tried to find loved ones and belongings. Over the next days and weeks, the National Guard came alongside those citizens and selflessly poured every ounce of their energy and their spirit into the effort to find and reclaim every single one of the 43 who were lost. Madam Speaker, it was so impressive to stand eating the meals with the National Guardsmen. I want you to imagine, if you will, I'm sure you've been to a fairground and celebrated some wonderful event, but I want you to picture your favorite fairground and picture it full of tents and men in camouflage and various uniforms, absolutely full, the entire fairgrounds and the parking lots around it. While it is a sobering sight, it's also deeply inspiring to see the selflessness of the National Guard and other citizens who ate their meals standing up in the cold, who went as long as 3 days without, before the porta potties even showed up. Their sacrifice on so many levels, and yet their spirit and determination to keep slogging through that mud until they found every person who was missing. So I stand today urging support of this resolution, and with a very heartfelt and lifelong thank you to the National Guard for your service and for your call to protect. Thank you.